What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Lewis. So back again for another video, man. Today, guys, we have an interesting one. Really sad one. In fact, this is crazy. Title: At least 8 dead, several others injured at Travis Scott's Astroworld Festival at NRG Park. Office. Okay, the title's kind of cut off. Let's see. Okay, I don't know. But anyways, yeah. So from what I gathered, I kept seeing this headline occur on my Instagram earlier today, and I was like, "Yo, what? Huh?" And what's crazy is Travis just released like 2 tracks the other day and a music video for one of those tracks. I reacted to both. You can check them out somewhere up there. But I reacted to both of them or whatever, and I was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Travis's bag is doing his thing. He was trending. He was trending on the trending page, and now he was trending again in less than 24 hours. But this time it's not for the reasons of which you want him to be trending. I don't know what happened, how this all happened. I need some clarification. Let's see what this news outlet has to say. Let's get it, man. Let's go. KPRC Houston, KPRC TV Houston. Never heard of them. Of course, it's probably local to Houston, Texas. But yeah, let's get it.
KPRC 2 News begins right now with breaking news.
Breaking this morning, tragedy at the
Deadly
Travis Scott
concert.
Astroworld Festival. At least 8 people we know were killed
Dang.
at last night's concert.
What happened?
It seemed like it happened with just over the course of just a few minutes. Suddenly, we had several people down on the ground experience some type of cardiac arrest.
Cardiac
And
arrest.
police say tonight's concert has been canceled. I want to welcome you to our
I saw that. He
station.
canceled the next day.
To get to right away.
Yeah, we'll have the forecast for you in just a moment. But first, we want to tell you about this deadly night at rapper Travis Scott's Astroworld Festival.
Police say that at least 8 people were killed at the packed concert at NRG Park and hundreds of others injured.
Hundreds.
HERREEE has set up a command post for information on any missing persons at the Wyndham Hotel near Kirby and 610. We have
What
team coverage
in the
on
heck
story
happened?
This morning. Let's begin with our newest reporter.
This is
Rowan
crazy.
Bob-
Last time I could think of something like this happening at like a major concert. This is years. I think this is a couple years back. Like this is the biggest thing I can think of. This kind of, I'm not gonna say similar, but it's like you all remember the old Ariana Grande concert that took place. I think it was in the UK or it was in Europe, somewhere around that Europe area or whatever. And there was like the bombing, you know what I'm saying? That thing that took place. I don't remember how many lives or people were injured, but I know it was pretty big. And like Ariana Grande was like tweeted and was like, she didn't want to have any concerts. And then, of course, people made jokes and stuff. But that's the last thing I could think of where it's like an artist had like a concert and like a lot of people like really injured badly and like even deaths. You know what I'm saying? What happened?
Oligon, who is live at NRG Park with more details on what happened. Rowan, what can you tell us?
Good morning. It's a tragic situation here. 8 people confirmed dead. 17 people were taken to the hospital. Of those, 11 were treated for some sort of cardiac arrest. Now,
Cardiac
at
arrest.
this point, over 50,000 people were in attendance.
Jeez, 50,000.
Houston Fire Chief Sam Pena says around 9:15, the crowd, quote, compressed towards the front of the stage. The fire department had over 55 units responding to the scene on top of the crews already at the events. And HPD Chief Troy Finner said there were more than 300 officers at the events, in addition to 200 security officers. Finner says there was a good security plan in place. Now, as the investigation gets underway, Pena says officers are heading to the hospital to identify victims.
What we ask the community right now is that if your family member was at this event and you have not spoken to your family member, we have a reunification center that's going to be open at 8.
Has Travis said anything
That's the Wyndham Houston
since
Hotel.
all this has occurred?
86 Kirby. It's Kirby at 610. We will have Houston Police Department, Houston Fire Department, medical examiner personnel there to assist in providing information, filtering information of those patients that were transported to the
Jesus.
hospital. So if your relative, family member was at
Set
this event and you have not spoken
50,000,
to
right? Or
that
500?
individual,
Was it 500? It's
please,
50,000 in
you can
attendance, right?
go to 8686 Kirby. That is the reunification center. We will have units there available to assist in providing that information.
See, when I initially heard this, like the title or whatever, I thought like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's Astroworld and it's like a festival or whatever. So I thought maybe one of the theme park type of amusements, like the Ferris wheel or something. I thought it broken down or it broke or something that happened or a roller coaster or went astray. But like, nah, they're saying like cardiac arrest, like means while at the concert, they just like their heart just what? Huh?
Center says he is working closely with NRG and concert promoter Live Nation to get any and all available video to just kind of get a better idea exactly what went wrong.
All right.
Reporting live from NRG Park, Roman Belogan,
Wow.
KPRC 2 News.
All right, well, Ron, thank you for
Wow.
the latest there. HPD does have a command post for information on those missing persons. Again, that is at the Wyndham Hotel.
And that's where Kathy Hernandez is set up right now, nearby Kirby at the 610 Loop. Kathy has more details on what families need to know right now. Good morning, Kathy.
Well, good morning to you. As you just heard, families who have not heard from their loved ones and they were here at the Astroworld Festival can come here to the Wyndham Hotel. This is on Kirby along the South Loop. As we just heard as well, the Houston Police Department, the Houston Fire Department, and also personnel from the Medical Examiner's Office, they are all here and assisting families of those people who have been transported to the hospital and have not yet heard from them. We talked to multiple officials earlier this morning, and this is what Lena Hidalgo had to say.
Yo, that's a lot of people. You saw that?
All the victims, but what has been made clear, the folks that were transported, some as young as 10. And so
Jesus.
really tonight is about that.
10?
It's about connecting families.
Did you know that
I was about to
the
say,
in your
cut
blood
out. Why did it?
can be used to help treat
That's crazy. A 10-year-old. How old did you have to be to attend? Well, I guess it's considered a festival, so maybe it's like child friendly or whatever. But that's crazy to me.
That's right. That is the plan now. They have multiple agencies here helping families of those who were here at the Astroworld Festival. If you have not heard from your loved one and they had come to the Astroworld Festival, just come here to 8686 Kirby Drive. This is here at the Wyndham Hotel, and of course you'll get the information that you need, and they will connect you with your loved ones. Reporting live near NRG, Kathy Hernandez, KPRC 2 News.
All right, Kathy,
Excuse
also...
me. Side note. Do they do that now? Like I don't really watch the news all that much anymore. I just get my news from like Instagram and a couple other places. And I watch a segment here and there. But do they like do that now? Like that's a thing? Like wearing AirPods, like while being like a broadcaster on the news or whatever. I know it's kind of like random, but is that like, you know what I'm saying? Let me know.
In addition to that, if you are searching for your loved ones and you need to make a phone call right this moment, we do have the number for you from the Houston Office of Emergency Management. We'll get that number up on the screen for you, but if you want to write it down right now with a pen and paper, 832-393-2991 or 832-393-2990. Again, if you're trying to get in touch with your loved ones, there's the information right on your screen, and you haven't been able to contact them. That is the biggest thing right now, especially trying to identify some of the victims and get in touch with your family. So if you
I don't know what to say,
what
honestly.
can I do at this moment? You're just waking up. These are the numbers that you can call right here on your screen. We'll keep putting them up as the show goes on this morning.
Parents have to be very concerned right about now if they haven't heard
Crazy,
from their
man.
kids at this point.
At a
It's really
concert, of
challenging
all
time when
places.
Kids are going to a concert, hoping to have a good time,
Right.
and help raise money. At least that was the purpose of this concert in the first place. So, those being injured, as we've been talking about, have been rushed to several hospitals throughout the area.
And our Sabira Rayford is joining us live now at the Texas Medical Center with the details on that. Good morning, Sabira.
Good morning, Sophia and Cambrell. It's obviously a very traumatic day for many and a devastating day. As Cambrell mentioned, many people heading out to Astro Festival for a good time. We are out here at Ben Taub Hospital, a level 1 trauma center in the Texas Medical Center, where we now know that 8 people are confirmed dead and hundreds are injured. And as we've heard, it started around 9:15 last night when festival goers began to push towards this stage. Now by 9:30, first responders began transporting people to the hospital. An officer at the event recalls events unfolding quickly. He said suddenly there were several people who went into cardiac arrest.
After that time, we transported.
It was that crazy out there, huh? And the thing is, it's like a lot of artists is like they, you know, they want that real live audience, like kind of raging, trying to like get hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like I recall looking at like different artists talk about like their fans and going to concerts and like people having bloody noses, getting punched. You know what I'm saying? But yo, this is on a different level, man. This is beyond like, this is crazy, man. Like especially listening to like Playboi Carti. You listen to a lot of his tracks, you've seen a lot of his concerts. Like, dude turns up, his audience is always like roughhousing around, like the guy, you know what I'm saying? Like, but this is wow. It almost makes like, especially like certain people just don't want to have stuff like this happen. It's like you almost don't want to go. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy.
12 of those patients were transported by Houston Fire Department
Crazy.
ambulances. 5 were transported by Harris County Emergency Services. 11 of those that were transported were in cardiac arrest. Okay. We won't know the cause of death of the 8 that are confirmed until the medical examiner has completed his investigation.
Now, what's even more devastating is this was an event for all ages.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Person treated 10 years
10.
old. Overall, 300 people were treated throughout the night. We're reporting live outside of Ben Taub
Wow.
Hospital. Samir Rayford, KPRC 2 News.
All right, Samira,
Wow.
thank you. Again, Houston Police say, as command post for information on missing persons at Astroworld has been set up at 8686.
Any of you guys were in attendance or live in Houston, you know what I'm saying? You got any further details or info, please feel free to let me know down below in the comments, you know?
Office of Emergency Management urging anyone who can't find a loved one that was at the concert to call one of these numbers on your screen. You can either call 832-393-2991 or 832-393-2990. As a reminder, the concert has been canceled for this evening.
Wow. I wonder if they're going to get money back, because I know like they bought their tickets probably within like a certain time frame, so I don't know if they'll be compensated for the tickets, but this is absolutely just about pricked before passing. Pricked. Yo, I don't want to make this video too long. Oh wow, they got a witness. Oh man, should we check? Let's check this out. I want to know, man. I want to know, like.
Move yourself, and you move with one. It becomes like an organism.
Yeah. Oh wow. Is that the one where they broke the gate, right? So, and there's kids buried under the gate.
I remember me, him, and a couple other our friends. We were just hanging on to each other because once you get separated, it's lost. It's lost.
Dang, 50,000 people, man.
When he falls, I would come back to pick him up. Yeah. If I would fall, he'd come back and pick me up. It's not a one-man show. It's really everybody.
I wasn't.
You were hanging on to each other because if you let go, you.
Yeah, if you let go, it's like because you could easily drift apart. It's like being in water. It's weird. You literally just.
That many people, especially then again, like they don't have like, you know what I'm saying, precautions. Because let's just be honest here, we still haven't even got past this whole pandemic thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, people acting like going outside and getting super close with people, acting like this thing is going away, when I don't really think it is. I think people are just kind of like, oh, I'm over it now, and they're just going outside and chilling. But it's like, yo, because I still hear people catching every other day now. So it's like, it's not, I don't think it has really went anywhere. But, and then 50,000 people to be that close and compacted with each other, like, I couldn't imagine, man. Not like that. I've been to a few concerts, but it wasn't quite like that, I don't think.
And I ended up seeing this guy in the middle, and while I was in the middle,
got the McDonald's toboggan on.
Obviously, everybody's opening up mosh pits. You're having a good time.
Right.
But there's a lot of people that are very selfish. There's people that I saw a pit that was being held together by people, but because in the pit was people that fell. So they were standing together to help the people get up. And I witnessed somebody unconscious struggling to get out. Like their friends were trying to get him out, and just people weren't caring enough to like make a path. So as I'm a 400-pound guy, so
Dang.
I jump in because that's just my instinct.
Hey, look.
And I just make a
Got
path
that.
for
You
him.
can do that.
And on my way back to the middle, I meet a girl that's hyperventilating. So instead, like, you know, I couldn't tell her, hey, calm down. I immediately just grab her, and I'm rushing back. And, you know, closer to the VIP section, that's when EMS was doing what they were doing with those individuals.
Dang.
It's a struggle because it's not you and a clear path. It's you and then the person next to you wanting to have fun.
Yeah.
The person across from wanting to fight
It's
some
a lot of
random
selfishness.
person. And it's everybody for themselves, where if I see that you're saying, oh, I want to leave, I'm having a panic attack.
Yeah.
I'm saying, back up.
People wait for you to have this look of concern to do something. Right. When you should just take their word seriously. You know? Like, not for nothing. Like, it is a fun event, but there's just people that careless people that just come and ruin it.
Dang.
You know?
When
Careless.
There was definitely a lot of jumping. If you didn't jump, you were going to fall. And you would get trampled on, definitely.
So
Dang.
The crowd's pushing.
Yeah, the
towards
crowd's
you guys.
pushing back and forth. Like,
That's why, you know what I'm saying, in this situation, like, notice this guy, he's like, I don't know how tall he is, but he says he's like a 400-pound dude. He's a big dude. He's rather look tall, probably got some strength to him. The other guy's kind of tall, you know what I'm saying? So, like, and they said, like, it's a rough crowd, and I imagine, especially being younger in that type of situation, being younger and small in that situation, bro, that'd be, honestly, I don't know. I don't know if I can think of anything to necessarily correlate besides like maybe being with like friends at an event, maybe, and it's a good mix of us and we're kind of bunched together, but we're guys at the end of the day. But we all pretty much know each other, so it's like when you roughhouse a bit, so whatever. But it's never like to the extent that like it's 50,000 people, like some big people, some small people just not caring, jumping around, flailing around. All in the synchronization, moving, jumping, pushing, shoving, punching. Like, whoa, this is crazy to me, man. It's like when certain artists would be like, yo, you know what I'm saying? When you come to my show, expect to be bloody. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've heard there's a lot of artists who would say stuff like, expect you get punched and all this other kind of stuff. Like, they go crazy when the mosh pits and all that kind of stuff. Especially a lot of these newer artists. So it's like, this is the type of stuff that goes down. Wow. It almost makes a lot of people like just like become uninterested even going to a concert. Like they don't enjoy the music, but it's like if this is what they got to look forward to, then it's like never mind.
you needed to, if you were even a little bit tired, you were going to fall. It was just
Dang.
And
Crazy.
You tried to get your buddy.
Yeah, so my buddy was there and he was already passing out.
They're smart.
Noticed him on someone's back.
Keeping for
And
locking on
right
with
away, he said he wanted
with
to go, and I
each
just
other.
helped him out right away.
Was he passing out from people crushing him forward?
He just looked very tired. I think it was from people because there was too much pressure. You barely had like breathing
Space,
At
yeah.
these festivals, when you're up there, they have hydration stations.
Sorry about that.
Where you fill up your Camelback, but when you're up there for hours and you run out of water, that walk back is it's a fight.
Yeah.
Wow, man, that's crazy. Look at this nigga, LBJ, bro. Anyways, you know what I'm saying? Back to what is that? Back to what in the heck? Oh, it's like a home gym thing. Back to you know what I'm saying? This is absolutely crazy, ridiculous. Like, yo, like, oh, they got a full live stream. Maybe I should check that out to get a more accurate depiction of what it was like, I guess. But yo, this is crazy. Yo, this is I think I said everything I needed to say, man, to be honest. I'm just gonna start rambling. This is already probably turned into a long video, but this is absolutely insane, crazy. Rest in peace to all those who did, you know, lose their lives, and my condolences goes out to the family and friends of those individuals, and also the individuals who were there and maybe can't find their loved ones, or their loved ones are currently injured right now at a hospital. My condolences and prayers and stuff go out to them, definitely, and to the individuals who were there, man. That's crazy. You guys have any further info or details, please feel free to let me know down below in the comments, man. And yeah, follow me on Twitch. You can also follow me on YouTube. You can also follow me on Instagram if you want to. You can even fill me in on some details on Instagram, but you can also send me stuff there to react to, because that is what I do. With that being said, peace.